Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video, we're doing a quick tier list where we go through all the promos that have been in the game so far. Now, it is hard to judge promos when you have to consider just quite how fast the curve has changed this year. So often we see cards just quickly out of nowhere just become obsolete almost because they're just so out curved with the new promos that come out, especially when we go from like 2 to 3 play styles and promos for that. So I'm going to try my best to remember one, when the promo came out, and two, the variety of cards, the cards that came out. Was there any good evos, anything like that? Obviously, it's a bit to remember. But we're going to try to judge it based on that and what they did. Honestly, most promos are just the same. They don't do a lot of inventive, so I can't really judge it too much on that. If I was judging promos honestly on what I think EA should be doing, most would be C and D because they just don't do anything innovative. But there we go. Team of the week. If we're going S as the best and like F as the worst, team of the week's like an E. It's useless. How it might even be an F. How often do you ever see someone even using team of the week? This Ballon d'Or thing they did for a weekend, I'm gonna give it a B. It was a cool idea, but they honestly should have done something where like you had a mode where you could play with a full Ballon d'Or team to try these cards out. That would have been cool. Um, Immortal. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC25? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. Oh, that's the evolution, isn't it? Centurions was pretty crap last year, pretty bad this year. I'm going to go D tier for that. Some of the icons were okay. We'll go like C tier for the icons. This Diego's dream card that you could get would go like B. It was decent for free. Fantasy FC, I'm going to go A tier. A lot of very good cards, a good variety as well. Quite a fun promo. I like when they do promos like this that are dynamic based on real life football. So I am a bit biased, but I think that was a genuinely good promo. The heroes in it, probably like A tier as well. FC Pro Live. I'm going to go D tier. I like dynamic promos, but these cards were just so outdated and took so long. Like, if the esport event's going to go of a certain time, they need to have some way of making these cards better quicker because these are just pointless. Cool idea though. Flashback. Probably go like C tier. I don't think the flashbacks and the way they've done this year have been that good. Foot birthday. As promos go, I'm going to go S tier. I think it's up there for the best promo every year. The fact that every card this year was 5/5 and we had a mix of older cards and newer cards, good variety of players, thought it was a very good promo. The Foot Birthday Heroes and Icons were pretty great too. But it was making more 5/5. There's just so many insane cards. Foot Immortals, C tier. Some interesting cards. They could have done a normal team. Future Stars. I'm going to go B tier. I like the concept Future Stars get some players who aren't normally really good in the mix, but I don't think the choice was as great this year. I don't think the cards were as good as they should have been, but I guess, how old was that Beraldo? I thought he weren't that young. Guess he's still 21. PSG have such a good young team, don't they? The icons were decent as well. Globetrotters, it was quite an early promo, but I don't think the cards were particularly great. I'm going to go C tier. Yeah, I did have some chemistry stuff, which was cool. Grassroot Greats, cards were decent, bit of a mix. We got B tier for that. The icons and heroes were not bad either. We got Maradona as part of it. Maybe an A tier, I don't know. The general icons this year, C or D tier, they weren't very good. They got updated stupidly fast. Numero, I thought that was a pretty awful promo. D tier. Couple of cards that people liked. So on this day icon, A tier, some cool flashback type icons. I like that concept. Player of the month's not even F tier, it's like Z tier. It's just awful every year. They just overprice any remotely good player of the month. They just rig it to be stupidly priced. Streets won't forget. Oh yeah, these. Okay, yeah. That was D tier in terms of the upgradable ones you got, but the actual ones you could buy, they were pretty good. Team of the year, C tier. unpackable but great cards. I think the team here was relatively fair in terms of who they gave it to. Thunderstruck. B tier for when it came out was pretty good, but it weren't as good as previous year. Total Rush, very early promo. C tier was okay. Track Stars, F tier, pointless. This is down S tier, one of the best things they've done in recent years. Gave everyone a very, very good card. Trailblazers, D tier, wasn't very good even when it came out. Stream Chasers like B tier was pretty solid, lots of good options. Road to the Final, C tier maybe, it was solid. Ultimate Succession, D tier, that was pointless. Winter Wildcard, always a pretty good one generally. That was A tier, one of the best. I like just the mix of cards you get in there. And then the World Tour stuff that we've had, E tier. We had one or two useful somewhat cards, but the rest have just been outdated as the years gone on. Maybe even F tier. The only useful card I can really think of when he came out was Adama, which is pretty poor shiny, let's be honest. As always, I appreciate you all tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying this game. Team of the season coming very soon. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.